Hi YouTubers, this is Baronmynd. Welcome to Baronmyndsnastyfinds. Now, I thought it was a good idea to do a trailer of sort of what's going to come from a new channel. I hope you people like this channel. It's more so for the extreme cinema sort of cult, horror fans mainly. That's how I started off with this channel. Is I started looking for a few sort of horror fans basically who are into the same stuff as me. I searched loads of most disturbing lists. There's a few out there by Mr. Ramon 420. I quite like the Rick Dangerous channel. I found the Maiden 00. They've all got really interesting stuff on their channels. I started looking into a few different films of theirs that they've mentioned on there that I might like. I've got quite a good collection. There's the Christmas tree in the way of it at the minute, but I've just pulled out a few so I can show you, so we've got an idea of what's to come from the channel. So you know that I'm a serious collector and I am a fan of the genre first and foremost. It's not just something I've took lightly. I actually do like a lot of these films. So I just figured I'd show you a few of what's in my collection firstly. Philosophy of a Knife. I'm sure pretty much a lot of you have heard of this one. It's on for about 4.5 hours, similar to Men Behind the Sun and whatnot. But yeah, that's a crazy, crazy film we got to come. Melancholy de Engel, The Angel of Melancholy by Marion Dora. This one's actually signed. I don't know how good you'll see it on there with the cellophane and whatnot still in there. But yeah, that's meant to be really gory, that one. So I'll be glad to review that one at one point. Bouquet, I put some blood and guts. I think it is guts and gore on this one. It's like the guinea pigs, if you've ever seen the guinea pig films. I know a lot of you will have already watched that. I don't know if so many will have watched this one. I've seen a review by Horrible Reviews, I think it was, who didn't think that much of that one, but I'll have to give it another watch, man, because I've only seen the first half an hour or so of this one. But yeah, I'll come back to that at one point. That should be a good one. Intruder, I don't know a lot about. I haven't watched this yet. Still in the cellophane wrapper. I don't know if you see, but it's on a lot of sort of disturbing lists. I looked up the horrornews.net list of most disturbing films, and this one seemed to be on there. So yeah, look at the cover on that. I absolutely love the cover on this one. Amazing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reviewing this one. Hunting Creatures. I'm a bit of an Unearthed film fan, to be honest with you, so a lot of these are just picked up, so they're by Unearthed Films. This horror box, the Extreme Horror Box, I'm trying to do these quickly just to get these out of the way, really. The Extreme Horror Box, got quite a few on there. I don't know how good you'll see that, but Murder Set Pieces, Some Conscious Cruelty, I think it's Bunny Game, and then Grotesque, if I remember rightly, the 4 on there. Pick those up because it's all on one box set. Separately, they cost quite a bit of money, those ones. Fetus by Brian Pauling. This one's signed as well. I don't know if you want to see what's on there. Another one, good pickup, man. Actually a brilliant company with Morbid Vision Films. They replied super fast when I emailed asking if they had any of these left. They got it shipped out within a couple of days as well. So check out Morbid Vision Films. Order direct from them rather than get ripped off by the eBay people. Good film, man, this one. I won't say too much to this one. I'll save it for a review at an actual time. But yeah, big up to Morbid Vision Films, man. Massive respect from me for stuff like that. The Centipede Horror. I think I saw this on Rick Dangerous's page. He must have mentioned it and gone like, you know, check it out if you can find it cheap enough. So I found it out. This is a crazy, crazy film. I think it's Cantonese. Let's just have a quick look on here. Southeast Asia. Yeah, Cantonese with English subtitles. The subtitles on this are terrible. They run across the screen so fast you can barely keep track of what's going on. But that's a crazy, crazy film, man. Nothing happens for like 70 minutes or something. Right at the end of the film, last 10-15 minutes, you've got some woman globbing up 30 centimetre long, gigantic, poisonous centipedes. She's got about 8 or 9 in her mouth. Crazy. If I was yourselves, I'd just look up the last sort of, I don't know, 5 minutes of the film, whenever it might be, just for that one particular scene. Yeah, worth every penny, that one, in my opinion. Shogun Sadism's next here. It took me a while to track this down, actually. There's very few copies of this I've seen come up, and I've been collecting maybe 2 years, 2.5 years. Again, I haven't actually watched this one yet, but this seems to be a good addition. I've only ever seen one of these come up, so I don't know how rare it is, but I imagine it's quite rare. I need to get round to reviewing that one at some point. A Day of Violence. This one's quite a new pickup for me by Darren Ward. I don't know what labels this on. I think it's 101 Films, 101 Films. But yeah, looking forward to that one, man. Just look at the title, Sexy Beast on Crystal Meth. That's gotta be good shit. So yeah, looking forward to reviewing this one. Hate Crime by James Cullen. Dressak, I think his surname is. I'm not sure on the pronunciation with that. This one's another Unearthed Films. I told you I'm quite a fan of them. I've got quite a little collection going of these films. This one's Region 1, and at the minute I haven't got a multi-region player, but I've got one on the way. So yeah, when that arrives, looking forward to watching this. I've heard brutal things about this one. It was recommended to me by a friend, first and foremost, before I ever found that one about. The Untold Story, also known as Bunman, I think. I've never got around to watching this one as yet. The original uncut version. Again, this can go quite dear sometimes when you try and find it online. I don't know where I managed to pick this up from, but I got this one quite cheap actually. But yeah, again, looking forward to watching this one actually. So that should be fun to review. I've heard horrific things about that one. Snuff 102, again, I haven't seen this one. It's still in the cellophane wrapper. I don't know how well you can see that from the camera angle. But again, this is meant to be brutal sort of pseudo snuff film. I've got quite a few like that actually. But yeah, this one's meant to be ranked highly on people's most disturbing lists. This one was a double with The Rope Maiden and Rubber's Lover on there. It's a hard box edition, this. 29 of only 99. Don't know how well you can see that on the camera again with the lighting in here. But yeah, this one's meant to be quite a good film. I think it's category 3, but I'm not sure exactly. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reviewing that one there. It's got a number 5 on the side, so then I'm guessing there's more of these that I don't know about actually. I'll try and track them down for you. Bone Sickness, another Unearthed Films one of the collection. Again, looking forward to watching this one, man. I haven't managed to see this yet. So have a look. I think it's Region 0 on here. Region 1, again, that's why I haven't watched it. My player hasn't come yet with that one. Beyond the Limits. Now, this one's by a director called Olaf Ittenbach. I don't know how well you can see it at the bottom just there. He's a crazy, crazy German director, man. I watched Dard Divorce, first ever film. That was my introduction to. And there's a scene on there with a spade where some guy gets absolutely battered, gory as hell. So yeah, after I found that one, I started looking up a few Olaf Ittenbachs. Caught my attention. You'll see this one here is still sealed as well. I've got quite a few new editions actually by Olaf. I picked them up cheap from eBay, so there was quite a lot of those I picked up. Red Sin Tower, this one's still sealed. I think this is a 3-disc edition that I've got here. One with a 2.5 hour documentary on there, so this one should be really gory, man. Anything by Toe Tag and Unearthed Films, you tend to find the goriest of the gore from my experience. That's why I'm a massive fan of them too. But yeah, this should be a good one. Same directors as sort of August Underground series, so I'm looking forward to watching this one when I get the time. 100 Tears, I love this again. It's an Unearthed Films one. This is Region 1 as well though, so I haven't got around to it. I'm still waiting on that player, but by the time that comes, believe me, you'll be getting reviews of these beasts. A lot of these are beasts. I have got Aftermath Genesis as well. It's on the shelf. I haven't pulled that one off, but I've got that film. That should be a really good one to show you all. Flowers, I think this one is a borderline cinema release, if I remember right. Nice little sort of inset to that one actually. I quite like the look of this one. I like the art on the front cover as well. Check that out. I quite like that. Always good to see on the film. I think it's by Phil Stevens, I think it is, this one. There's not a lot on the back to go off, to be honest, to tell you a lot about this one. And I haven't watched this yet, so that should be good to review. I'm looking forward. I've heard good things. I think it was only released this year as well, 2015 released, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, should be a good one. I've got a couple other random things I could show you quickly while we're onto it. Fat Girl, not seen that, but it came up on a lot of lists. Itchy One I picked up randomly recently because I like Itchy the Killer. I found out about this One Itchy or Itchy One, depending on which version you've got, but it's like a prequel to Itchy the Killer, I think. So yeah, this should be a good one. It's Region 1 as well, so I haven't seen that yet. A lot of these you find I say I haven't watched yet. This Ryan Nicholson's Torched. Again with this one, man, I haven't long had it released. It's still packaged up and whatnot. I haven't even opened the seal and whatnot on there yet. I don't know how well you can see that one. A couple others just quickly. Bad Biology. This one somehow made the horrornews.net most disturbing or sickest films compendium. I forget what it's called offhand. I think it's something like the Extreme Cinema Compendium. But that's meant to be on there. That seems to be a crazy as hell film from the reviews that I've read. Quickly, another Olaf Ittenbach, 5 seasons. Quick. No Reason, another Olaf Ittenbach, I've knocked them all over. Legend of Hell, which is another Olaf film. And then The Seventh Dimension. I don't know if there's the one that I was after, actually. I think it is something to do with space, like a cyber thriller, maybe. Futuristic, possibly. It's only a 15 anyway. Which you wouldn't usually think, oh yeah, that's going to be any good, for considering the extreme cinema that we want to watch. But in fairness, Dard Divorce, the Olaf Ittenbach one I watched, that was only rated a 15. God knows how that passed as a 15. An 18, I mean, it seemed unrated, the version that I watched, to be honest. There was some really bad, like, sadomasochist stuff in that one that... It should never have got that rating, in my opinion. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm waiting on Guso milk to be delivered from a friend, Matt and Freck. Once I get that, that's going to be the first review up on the page. So yeah, check that stuff out. If you like the channel so far, subscribe, hit like, leave me some comments, leave me some feedback on what films you'd like to see reviewed, or if I've not got something here that you'd probably like to see, message me, let me know. Okay, bear in mind, peace out YouTube, bye.